Let's talk breaking news that's just come through this morning. Off the back of the Northland shopping centre going into lockdown because of the machete attack yesterday.
Terrible scenes.
Jacinta Allen, the Premier, has spoken this morning, finally announcing when we're going to be taking these machetes off the shelves.
We announced in March that we would be moving quickly and safely to bring about Australia's first machete ban. This comes also off the work that is being done to provide Victoria Police with expanded knife search powers, which has seen a record number of these dangerous weapons being seized and taken off the streets by Victoria Police.
We're not doing it quick enough.
Well, to be fair, it's Australia's first ban. Like, as in, it's the first jurisdiction in Australia to enact.
I get that, but to be
so
fair,
it's happening,
this should be nationwide.
And why did
exactly.
it take so long?
But
Why do we have
saying.
to wait for something
Victoria's
like this to happen?
first date. Well,
that's what annoys me.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but what the point she was making was that Victoria's the first state in Australia.
I get that.
I don't think we need to pat ourselves on the back for that, though.
No, exactly right. I think all the states should be following suit, and I think it should be something we should have done a long time ago.
Yeah, what I would say is it's from Wednesday. So from Wednesday this week, it'll be illegal to sell machetes in store.
Oh, great. We're given notice to run out and buy them.
Well, is it currently legal to sell them?
Yeah, in sort
Where
of
do you buy
camping,
them?
fishing stores.
Don't even go into it, you know. But it's just... Yeah.
And what happens? Are they making the rules stricter for people who are caught with them? Do we know?
Well, yeah, the knife crime laws have been tightened apparently.
The thing that annoys me is they say they've been working on it, and they obviously fast-tracked it on the weekend because of what went down at the Northland shopping centre. It's like, why do we have to wait for these things to happen for us to then go, all right, quick, let's do it in 3 days?
Well, look, hopefully this is a positive step forward.
Because, look, it was crazy scenes. I don't know if you guys saw any of the footage on the news last night. Pina is one of our listeners. She was there. Good morning.
Morning, Pina.
Good morning. Good
you were
morning,
there
crew.
at Northland.
Yes.
Talk us through what
very
happened.
scary experience. So it was about 2:30 in the afternoon, and I was going into Northland via the Kmart entrance.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And as I was going in, there were like big crowds of people at the entrance. And as I was going, further into the shopping centre, there was more people. I thought, what's going on? I thought either it's a promotion like those La La Lulu dolls or some, or maybe an influencer, or like we've just got this new kebab place that's bringing out tens of thousands of people in Preston. I've gone, what's going on? Anyway, as I got further into the shopping centre, I started seeing people running from the main part of Northland, running out to the entrance. I'm going, what's going on? I said, what's happening? They go, knife, stabbing, they're stabbing everyone there.
Jesus.
I go, oh shit, the panic. And you just look on people's faces, and I just turned around and bolted. And as I was getting to the car, you see families. There's a family holding their child in their arms, running with the pram. There's sheer panic. They don't know what's going on, but, you hear this. So got in my car, locked myself in, but I couldn't get out because it's an undercover car park. Wood Street was blocked with all the other cars from the back of Northland trying to get out. So I was trapped in my car.
Imagine the chaos, just like in the car
for 2
park.
hours. Yeah, the
2
chaos.
hours?
But within I didn't get out until 4:30. Could not get out. There was just cars all around me.
But was there any information coming in, Peanut? So was there any alarms or sirens telling you to evacuate or telling you to stay where you are?
No. So just before the police arrived, we heard people, like there was like an overspeaker announcement, please, calmly, no, not even evacuate, please calmly leave the shopping centre and everything. Then I said the police come. Then I saw the SWAT team come, all get it up in their black gear with their big guns.
Pina.
And I'm going, oh my God, what's happening?
Pina, did you feel vulnerable waiting in your car?
Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, I got in my car, I locked myself in, and I just cried. I cried, tears. I rang my husband, I rang my family, going, oh my God, I'm so scared. I don't know what's happening. And I was only like 2 cars parked away from that entrance. So who knows? I mean, at one point, the police were running in saying, stop police, and they're going up the stairs to the above. And I didn't know what was happening. I'm crouching down in my car.
You still sound emotional today. It's really affected you.
I'm shaking still talking about it. But just the look on people's faces and just the chaos.
I think it's knowledge is power, and not knowing what's going on.
The unknown is terrifying.
That's the scary bit,
especially because we've seen things like this happen before.
Well, I think that's where my mind instantly went to, was the machete attack in Sydney.
Yeah, of
Westfield.
course. Everybody would think that, and you just don't know how bad it is, and it's overwhelming and it's scary to be in that situation. And Pina, I'm so sorry you were caught up in it. There were hundreds of people caught up in this over the weekend in Melbourne, and it's scenes we never want to see.
Hey, thanks for jumping on this morning, mate. Take care of yourself.
You look after yourself.
Yeah, I will. Thanks.
Thanks, Pina.
I feel for everyone who witnessed that yesterday because that sort of stuff stays with you.
Yeah, it's scary.
We were having a debate off the air earlier about security guards in shopping centres and whether they should be armed at least with like pepper spray or tasers.
Yeah.
You're strongly against it, Clint?
Oh, absolutely not. You can't have
security.
Because you can't have a private security guard armed taking matters or making that judgment call that a police officer or a PSO, a sworn member should be making. You can't have a private security guard.
Well, then why don't we look at the way we choose our security guards and the courses they go through and
like
make
in big shopping centres.
Yeah, make it more strict. So then otherwise, what's the point in them being there?
Well,
what's the point?
The only way to do it is to have sworn members, PSOs or police officers.
What's a PSO?
Public safety officer, and they're sworn members.
Well, then let's make it that shopping centres now have to have PSOs.
You're not. Jeez, it's a slippery slope.
No, but do you see my argument?
letting a security officer, security guard make that on the spot call.
I get frustrated over this argument because I sit there and go, "What's the point in them being there at the moment? Then why are they there?"
Well, they're patrolling.
And what are they going to do? They can't do anything.
I just don't want security guards armed with tasers and
those
pepper spray.
Weapons shouldn't be handed out willy-nilly, but perhaps we need to step up the security in terms of PSOs in shopping centres and these high traffic areas.
Well, from Wednesday, it was just announced in the last 10 minutes, machetes will be illegal to buy from Wednesday here in Victoria, and hopefully the rest of the country follows suit.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good. Follow them on the socials.